Hello everyone, good morning. This is Sendy Desai from Gajera International School, Katarga. Today I am here to teach you 12th Standard Business Studies, Chapter 1, Nature and Significance of Management. Right. Till now, whatever you have studied was about the business, how it is done, what, how, everything. Now, in this 12th Standard, you are going to study how a particular business is managed. Okay, about the management part of the business. Many things are there in the management. If we talk about the management, many things are there. For example, let us take one example. There is a boy. Okay, a boy wanted to perform in a day activity like watching TV, going for playing, study, attending function, XYZ, many etc. many works. Right. Now, what happened? The boy has not managed his time. So, due to that reason, some of the time it was the possible that he go for playing time is given more, watching mobile is given more, and accordingly, due to the mismanagement, okay, the boy was not able to give a proper time to proper and particular work. So, he was confused over here. So, he took a help of his friend. He talked to him about his problem, his issue, and his friend suggested him to manage the time for a particular thing, particular activity. And then he started making his timetable. Okay, from this particular time to this particular time, I will do this activity. And that way, he has made a timetable for the whole day. And now the boy was able to manage everything. And he was able to do all the activity that he want to do. So same thing, if we talk about the management, so what is the management? The definition of the management is a process of working with and through other to effectively achieving the organizational objective by efficiently using limited resources in the changing environment. Right. So, when we talk about the management, it is nothing, it is just a process. The process that is done effectively and efficiently. Okay, by having all the resources, by using all the resources. So, if we talk about the management in simple language, we will tell that management is a process. Okay, and that the process that is done by doing all the activity effectively and with whole efficiently. This is the short and sweet definition or introduction of the management. If we talk about the meaning or concept of the management, okay, then the management is a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. When any organization is there, okay, they are supposed to perform a particular process over here. Okay, and how the process has to be done? The process has to be done effectively and efficiently. So, very short meaning, sweet meaning, if we talk about the management is nothing. You are supposed to have 3 points in your mind: process, effectiveness and efficiency. So, process. So, whatever manufacturing unit is there or whatever organization is there, whether it's big, small, profitable, non-profitable, any type of organization. Okay, so they are supposed to follow or do some particular process. And why the process is done? To achieve their aim or goal. Right, to achieve their goal. Now, when we talk about the process is just a primary function. Okay, what is the process? Process is just a primary function. And what all the things come in the process? Process is a primary function, refers, okay, like planning, organization, staffing, directing, controlling, everything, managing and doing all this thing in the organization. Without that, it is not possible. Without planning, any organization cannot work. Okay, without staff, nobody can work. Directing, controlling, everything is there in the process. After process, the second thing that should be taken care, effectiveness. Effectiveness, if we talk about the effectiveness, means completing the right task to achieve the goal with a particular time frame. Okay, so what is the effectiveness? Means you are after process, you are going for your task, you are completing your task, but within the time frame. Within the time frame. So effectiveness means completing the right task at the right time. Right. So second was effectiveness. How do we talk about the main keyword over here is the efficiency. Efficiency means using or finishing your task with the use of minimum resources. Right. Efficiency means completing your task with the use of minimum resources. Yes, it is important to finish your work, your task in the time, given frame time. But with that, it is also very important to take care that you use a minimum resources. Means minimum input, maximum output. It should be balanced. And it is very important for any organization. So if we talk about the management, management is this. In management, the person has to take care of all these three things. He has to take care of the process, he has to take care of effectiveness, also he has to take the care of efficiency. And after all this thing, we can come to the conclusion that management is a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving and efficiently and effectively. So it is very important over here to work done efficiently and effectively, right? So when we talk about the efficiently and effectively, so what is effectively and efficiency? So efficiency is about doing the right task in the assigned time, and efficiency, as I told you, doing the job with use of minimum resources, right? But there is a little bit difference in the basis of this efficiency and effectiveness. If we talk, then let us see first the meaning. If we talk about the meaning about the efficiency, right, if we talk about the meaning of the efficiency, it refers to the completion of work correctively with the minimum cost and maximum profit. As I told you, efficiency, the person should be efficient to use resources as much as less possible, and after using less resources, minimum resources, maximum output should be there. That is known as the efficiency. Effectiveness. Effectiveness means completing the work on time. So both should go parallel. Effective and efficiency should go parallel. It is very important to complete work on time. Same time, it is also very important to have a minimum input, maximum output. Okay, so this is the meaning of the effectiveness and efficiency, right? And in simple word, if we talk about the effectiveness, right? So effectiveness means simply means it means that by doing right thing. Okay, means doing right thing, and efficiently means doing things correctly in a faster and with minimum use of resources, maximum production. And behind this, what is the objective of this? Behind this, the objective over here is to achieve the result on time. Okay, effective, achieving a result on time, and we talk about the efficiency, then performing the task with on the time with the less wastage. So if we talk about the management, okay, if we talk about the management, it is very important over here to have all this thing, right? So focus of the manager or the management part should be having that it should be done, the work must be done on time, plus the work should be done according in the way that minimum cost and maximum production. So it is very important over here. Okay, So this was the small introduction, meaning and concept of the management, right? After that, next topic over here is the characteristic of the management. Okay, characteristic of the management. When we talk about the characteristic, okay, we are saying management, yes, management should be there, each and every part, it should be there. But what are the characteristic? How it is done? How it is followed? So when we talk about the characteristic, we are having 7 main characteristics of the management. First is a goal-oriented process. It is pervasive, it is multidimensional, it is continuous process, it is group activity, dynamic function and intangible force. Okay, intangible force. So when we talk about the characteristic, first it is a goal-oriented process. Any management, if we talk about any organization, they are having one or other goal. Okay, they are having one or other goal they wanted to go with. So by managing everything proper way, everything, all the tasks are performed in proper way, on time, with all the effectiveness, all the efficiency and everything, then it is possible for any organization to achieve the goal on time, right? So it is first characteristic over here is goal oriented process, because here any organization, they are deciding for the goal, and once the goal is decided, obviously we put our whole efficiency for achieving that goal. Second, it is known as the pervasive. Okay, second over here is the pervasive. When we talk about the management pervasive, so what does the pervasive means? It means it is common into all organization. It may be any big organizations, small organization, economic, non-economic, social, political, any type of organization. Okay, so it is applicable everywhere. Okay, management is applicable everywhere in all type of organization, whether it is a private sector organization, whether it is a public sector organization, whether it is a school, whether it is a company, small shop, general store, shopping malls, everywhere. Okay, it is applicable everywhere. Pervasive means it is applicable in each and every organization, right? Third over here is the management is multidimensional. We talk about the multidimensional, then what are the dimensions? Means how? Management of work, management of people, management of operations. Okay, all this activity, all these 3 activity together, okay, they come together, and after that the management process takes place. Okay, management of work, who will perform what, which person will do what work, okay, what work should be done in the organization, that should be decided. Second, people. Okay, we talk about the work. Okay, this is the manufacturing unit, we want to manufacture a XYZ product. Good, but who will do the work over there? Work we have decided, but for that we need human resources, right? So people. So second is to manage people. First you decide what work you want to do, after you decide how much staff, how much people you needed over there. And third, operation. Who will perform what operation, which person will do which work. Okay, because when we talk about the organization, it is not that only one particular work is there in the organization. Many things are there. If we talk about the manufacturing unit, many work is there. Okay, different you may find over there different departments are there. So for different department we need different people. So multi-dimensional work should be decided, staff should be decided, people should be decided, and operation, who will perform what work in the organization, it should also be decided over here. Next, after that we talk about, that is the management is a continuous process. It is not, okay, chalo, I have decided who will do what work, now let them go and do their work and you will sit on your chair. No, it is not. When we talk about the management, it is very important. Okay, we take care. Okay, one task is given to XYZ person. Now you are supposed to go and take care, keep watch on that particular person, that he is doing his work or not. Okay, any function performed in the organization must be watched over here. So management is not that you have divided your work over here, departments are divided, peoples are divided, operations are divided, work is divided, now you are free. No, here your work is continuous process. You're supposed to continuously keep watch on them, right? It is a continuous function over there, right? So management is also continuous process. Next, they are saying management is a group activity. Yes, management is a group activity. It is not that only one person over here in the whole organization going here and there and doing all the work. No. Management is a group activity. Okay, one person is giving instruction to you, then other person is supposed to follow that instruction and work accordingly. Here, there is a contribution of the people, okay, towards the achievement of the goal of the organization. So it is very important over here to have a contribution, connection, okay, towards the organization, connection between the people for the completion of goal, right? So group activity, it is not that only one person has to follow, everybody has to follow this part. Management, every person working in the organization is a part of the management, right? Next, management is a dynamic function. Dynamic means what? Dynamic means changing. Okay, as one example, as new system is coming in the market, okay, new technology came in the market for the production part, new machinery is coming in the market for the production part. What happened during that time? The organization is supposed to accept that policy, that system, that technology, right? Because if they are not accepting, they are not changing their things with the changing technology, so what will the result? They will back in this competitive market, because market is competitive, business is competitive, business is there, right? So as the environment is changing, as the system is changing, as the technology is changing, it is very important for any management or any organization to accept that changes, in their organization, okay? And accordingly they are supposed to work. It may be socially, it may be economically, it may be politically, right? Anything. So management is a dynamic function, means it keeps on changing. As the demand of the people change, obviously the organization and the manufacturing unit or any management has to do changes over here. And last, they are saying management is an intangible force. Okay, intangible. You can feel the management, but you cannot see. Okay, it's just like a feelings. You are happy, you can feel that. You are sad, you can feel that. You are angry, you can feel that, right? So same way, management is not seen. This process is just intangible. It is just felt. We cannot see. It is not a thing over here that we can see. Okay, ye management. No, it is a thing that we can just feel. When in organization every work is performed in very well mannered, there you can see, yes, it is a well managed organization, and that time you can feel that. Okay, so management is intangible process. Okay, dear student, today we saw what is the management, its concept, meaning, and lastly characteristic. Okay, I hope you would understand it, right? Okay, bye, take care, have a nice day, goodbye. you.